Hello, peace. 163 kickboxing, week 5, second workout. All right, let's get started. Let's do our warm up. Jog in place. Ready, go. So we did things a little different for the first workout. We're going to go back to our usual. We'll go ahead and we'll do plyos and we'll do core during the HIIT workout. And then today, at the end, we're going to go over knee strikes and a review of elbow strikes. So hopefully you got your water with you and you've got some music on. Getting you motivated to get through the workout. Keep skipping. All right, march in place, high knees, get those knees up really high. Warming everything up. All right, let's take this to a jog. High knees on a jog. Okay, taking it to leg curls. Heels up. All right, we're taking our leg curls to a jog. Ready, go. Keep bringing those heels up. All right, sliding back and forth in whatever space you have. So hopefully here in week 5, you figured out your workout routines. You have a schedule. Always makes it easier. If you can, it's helpful to have a workout partner. It helps with exercise adherence. And for some of you, your pet makes a great workout partner. In fact, if you put on your running shoes and you take your dog with you, chances are, as soon as you put your running shoes on, they're going to want to go out there, karaoke, they're going to want to go out there and jog. Remember, working out in between our workouts, anything that gets your heart rate up into that target heart rate zone. So hiking, walking, especially if you have hills in your area. You know, we live in a really great place. There's all kinds of things to do, from the beach to the mountains. All right, walk on your toes. Walk on your heels. Toes. Heels. Toes. Keep going. 30 more seconds. All right, go ahead and get your drink of water. I'm going to set it up for our HIIT workout. And again, I'm just using an app called Seconds. I like that app because you can customize the times. Okay, so we're doing 45-15. We're going to start with our usual warm-up. So getting ready, go. Today we're going to go ahead and focus lower body and then upper body. Just to kind of break it up a little bit, do something different. You know, the exercises are probably coming more and more familiar to you because there's really only so many things you can do with free weights to get a total body workout. And we'll add our new plyos. So we'll do dots, regular, dots, right and left, and little hops, okay? Go ahead and get them out of your hands for a second. Try to rest, get the heart rate down in that 15 seconds. All right, same exercise. Bring the weight up the front of the body to the shoulders, touch up at the top, and then down. Legs are straight, knees are soft. Remember, we don't lock anything out. Want to keep those joints active. So while they might be straight, they're still soft. Go ahead and put the weights down. All right. We're going to start with jog in place. Hopefully you have a chair handy because we are going to use a chair today. Go ahead and jog. Get that heart rate back up. work, good work. Here we go, holding plank. Ready, go. Go ahead, come up. All right, get your heavy weight. We're gonna do deadlifts. Same kind of motion really, going down the front of the body. Legs might be a little bit further apart. Keep your back nice and flat. Come up, hips forward. And then if you're using really heavy weight, your motion might be slower. If you're using lighter weight, it can be a little faster. But your motion is pretty much gonna be dependent on if you can keep the form correct while you're lifting. You wanna make sure you have good form. Bottom goes kind of out in the back. Back is nice and flat. Gonna keep the head up as you go down. There you go, good. All right, go ahead and put the weights down. I imagine a lot of you are feeling better during the workout. Not that it's become easy, but the breathing has become easier. Ready, go. You tend to feel better first. In other words, the results that you can first become aware of is how you feel during the exercise. And then remember in the very beginning, we worked with our heart rate, okay? So heart rate is also important, is once you do the activity, is how quickly, once the activity stops, you return back to a resting heart rate. That shows conditioning. So you guys might already be seeing benefits of exercise as your heart rate returns to normal more rapidly after you exercise. All right. Simulated jump rope. I kind of left one of the heavy weights out because we're going to use it next. Oh. Simulated jump rope. Good. All right. You're going to hold plank. You're going to rock back and forth. Ready, go. Go ahead, come on up. All right, RDLs. If you're holding the weight in your right hand, you're gonna go to your left foot and you're gonna bring your right leg straight out behind you. Have something ready for balance. But if you can do it without touching anything, fantastic. Okay, you're gonna switch sides. I'm gonna turn my back to you. I know that's rude, I say that every time. I do have a mirror, so in my other Zoom classes where the class is across my computer, I can see whether or not they're doing it. I have eyes on you guys all the time. Same thing. So now it's in the left hand, going to the right foot, the left leg straight out and back. Good, you can go ahead and put the weights away. In, out, out. So if you had a box, start your feet in, out, in, out, in. Ready, go. Reminds me a little bit, for some reason, of salsa dancing. So hopefully you have a good beat going with your music right now. Keeps you going. Nice. This time you're going to hold plank, but you're going to touch out in front of you. Ready, go. All right, go ahead, come up. Okay, heavy weight. We're going to do calf raises. Go. Go ahead and set them down. Same thing, calf raises. Good. Go ahead and put them down. All right, dots. So we're gonna jump in, jump out, jump back, jump out. Okay. So jump in, jump out, jump back, jump out. Once you have the pattern, try to push your pace. Really get your feet going. Good. This time we're gonna hold plank. We're gonna lift our legs up one at a time, kind of like it's a march behind us. Go. All right, get your heavy weights. Have to fix that later. 3-way squats. Ready. Front. Step apart. Step back together. Make sure the weight goes below your knees. Keep your back nice and flat. Chest up. Bottom out and down. Weight is in the heels. Good. Nice. Go ahead, put the weights down. Hey, same thing. Go. right, go ahead and put the weights away. We're going to do the dots where you jump in on the right, jump back on the right, jump in on the left, jump back on the left. Ready, go. So it's one, then the other. Still the dot pattern. This will test your brain power today. Good. All right. This time, we're going to hold plank. And we're going to go hip to hip. So you're going to roll out to the right, roll out to the left. Go hip to hip. Come up. This time it's little jumps around the circle. So starting at the back side and then jumping back. Ready, go. Good. All right. Heavy weight. Sit down in the chair, pick your heels up off the ground, and then push up off of them. So you're going to sit down, heels up, push off. Good. Go ahead, drop the weights for a second. Same thing, ready, go. leave these weights out. We'll use them next. All right. Back to jog in place, go. Our last thing for legs, we're gonna actually add the first thing for arms. So we're gonna do a curtsy, what's called a curtsy curl. It's a back lunge with a bicep curl. We're just gonna hold a high plank. Make sure that your arms are slightly bent. Do not lock them out, slightly bent. Ready to go. Try to keep your back nice and flat. Go ahead, grab the heavy weight. Curtsy curls. So it's a back lunge, it's a bicep curl. Ready? Back lunge, set the back lunge, bicep curl, and then alternate. I'm pretty sure we've done these before, at least once. If not, something new and fun to add to the workout. You want to step back pretty far so that that front knee stays in line with the ankle as you drop the back knee down to the mat. All right, go ahead and put them down. Same thing. Back lunge, bicep curl, ready, go. Go ahead, put them down. Simulated jump rope. Ready, go. Good. All right, this time, high plank. You're gonna touch shoulder to shoulder, shoulder to shoulder. Go. All right. We're gonna do bicep curl wide. Ready, go. All right, go ahead and put them down. Same thing. Wide bicep curls. Go. Go ahead, put them down. In, out, out. Ready, go. Have a seat. Heel touches. Go. Okay, go ahead and get your medium weight. We're gonna do a tricep. Again, I just use my other arm to kind of remind me to keep my elbow up nice and high. And you wanna go full range of motion. I'm not locking out my elbow, but I'm doing full range of motion. Isolating that tricep. Down. I'm just gonna hold it in my right hand until I'm ready to transfer it to my left to do the left side. All right, go ahead and switch. All right, bring it in. Always use weight to the middle of the body before you bring it down. Don't just stop in the top and then swing the weight down. All right, we're gonna do regular dots. So we're gonna jump in, jump out, jump back, jump out. Ready, go. That's it, keep it up, you got this. Whew. All right, good job. Okay, reach throughs. So knees are bent, legs are open. It's a crunch. You're gonna reach through the middle. Ready, go. All right, get a light weight. So you're gonna straight up to your shoulders, out to the sides and down. Straight up to shoulders, out and down. Nice smooth motion. Go ahead and set them down for a second. Same thing, ready, go. All right. Same thing, dots, but we're gonna jump in on the right, jump out, jump back on the right, and then in on the left, and then back on the left. Go. Nice. Okay, high toe touches. So we'll have our legs straight up, our arms out to the side. Legs straight up, high toe touches, go. All right, lightweight. Full posts. So you're gonna come to flat and then straight back up. Flat and straight back up. Keep those elbows bent, kind of keep them in the same spot. So rotation, good shoulder. This is the last weight workout. Last thing we're gonna do with the weights. All right, go ahead and set them down for a second. Same thing, ready to go. Full posts. right, go ahead and put them down. All right, our finisher today. You're going to touch your toes. You're going to walk your hands out into a push-up position, and then you're going to walk your hands back, touch your toes, come up, and then go back down. So walk your hands out. You're in a push-up position. Walk your hands back, touch your toes, walk your hands out. Keep going. It's all continuous. See how many of them you can get in. All right, good job, good job. High fives, high fives. Okay, so go ahead and get a drink. I want to do a review from last week's assignment. Okay. In the review from last week's assignment was 2-3-2 duck. So what I was looking for was, regardless of what hand that you started with the cross, 2-3-2 duck. Okay, 2-3-2 duck is what I was looking for. All right. What I'd like for you guys to practice this week is I'd like for you to practice the 2-3-2 duck. If you have a timer, like I said, I use seconds. So I have it set 30 seconds, 30 seconds, so it just keeps rotating through. I'd like you to go 2-3-2 duck for 30 seconds, 2-3-2 duck, 30 seconds, and then I want you to rest. And then what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go 2-3-2 duck to a base kick where you pivot, kick, come back to that leg, okay? So it would be 2-3-2 duck, pivot, kick, come back. All right, so you're gonna add that into your routine of practicing. After you do the video, right, hopefully you're taking some time and still practicing the technique. Because if we were meeting face-to-face and we were in the class, we would have a lot of opportunity for repetition in this part. But some of you are being super creative, and I think that's fantastic. You know, somebody said that they were working with bags of rice and beans because of where they work. Others had made a makeshift where one of them I saw was a pillow that came down off of a cord. It was a pretty big pillow, so so it probably swung a little bit, but you know, you guys are being really creative. Some of you might be just using a wall. A couple times I've used my chair, okay? So the next review was 2-3-2 slip, okay? So I wanna make it really clear. When the punch is coming at you, if this was the punch that was coming at you, you're slipping to the outside of that punch. That way you're clear of the punch. I would really only have the opportunity is if I was punching you. Now I'm kind of to the point where I can't regroup other than to come back to set. So the chances of me hitting you with something else would be really awkward as you were slipping past to the outside. If it was this hand that was coming at you, you're slipping to the outside in that direction, okay? So 2-3-2 slip is what I wanted to see. So 2-3-2, the punch is coming from this side, so I'm slipping to the outside, okay? So 2-3-2 slip. This time what I want you to add is practice 2-3-2 slip, but this time I want you to add another 3. Now, because the slip is in there, it's okay to throw, you would have thrown your dominant punch, slipped, and it's okay that this 3 is still gonna be the dominant side, because it's not like one right after another, because there's something that happened in between. So 2-3-2 slip, hook to the body. And you can see, remember the hooks are kind of hard to think about because it's not like I'm hooking my arm around like this to advertise like, hey, I'm gonna hit you. It's, I'm coming through, I'm already down, I'm moving my body into it, and boom, that's the hook. So I hope it's clear on the video of what the hook is. That would be a hook to the body. So working with 2-3-2 slip, and then 2-3-2 slip, hook. All right, so 3. 2-3-2 slip, 3. Okay, the next one that you were working with was 2-3-2 catch catch. Now, by the end of this class, your abs are going to be, what is that thing? The abs of steel. Okay, so, but until then, you're going to use your arm attached to eventually your abs of steel to catch the punch. So I'm still engaging my core as I put my hand. Now I want to catch it. I want to try to catch the punch in the V. So if you're working with somebody, if you're lucky enough to have a partner, right? If they were the pads on this, it would be 2, 3, 2, and then they'd punch at your stomach, punch at your stomach. And that would give you the opportunity to go 2, 3, 2, punches coming, catch, punches coming, catch. Now you can see I still keep my guard up so that if I have to do something, okay, I'm ready to respond, all right? So what I want you to add to this one, okay, so here's what I wanted to see on the video was 2, 3, 2, and then you catch a punch, all right? What I want you to add to this one this week is I want you to go 2, 3, 2, catch, catch, push kick, get them away from you, okay? So 2, 3, 2, push kick. Now on that push kick, once you hit down, you're gonna have to slide, okay? Because you wanna keep your body balanced, all right? So we're adding to 2, 3, 2, duck. We're adding 2, 3, 2, duck, base kick. To 2, 3, 2, slip, we're adding 2, 3, 2, slip, 3. So there's another hook to the body. Then to 2, 3, 2, catch, catch, we're adding that push kick, okay? So that's what I want you to practice. Once you have the push kick, you stay compact. That way, if you have to block or you're ready to deliver another base kick. Okay, so just practicing, just working with that. The last thing that I wanted you to show me last week was I wanted you to show me your elbow strike. All right, I'm gonna take the gloves off for the elbow strike because I want to show you that on this elbow strike, okay, this hand relaxes. It's not in a fist. It's not a forearm bash. The elbow strike, you want to use this part and you want this to be relaxed, okay? And what are the angles that you could do? You could do an angle this way where you're hitting the side of the head, the temple, with this bony process. You could come across the face in which you would probably catch the nose or the cheek, okay? And the uppercut, which is you be coming right underneath the chin, all right? So I'm right dominant. So if I was to throw it, I'm still gonna come pivot, right? But I don't have to have a lot of space to generate the power of the elbow strike, okay? So relax. This all, you wanna think about this all becoming one piece, like it's a wing, right? Okay, and it works together like a club. So from here, down, elbow strike, across, or uppercut, okay? And again, does not take a lot of space to generate a lot of force with that elbow. All right, now, as promised, the knee strike. So let me get my handy chair. Now, just to show you the mechanics of the knee strike, okay, you're gonna make your knee into an arrow, okay? And the hip is still really important. It's a hip thrust, all right, with the knee. And again, you want to, once you make the knee into an arrow, right, this part becomes pretty solid. It's pretty strong. And what you're going to do is you're going to come up, knee solid, and drive it into your target. Now, if you had a chance, right, as the target was coming, if the target's coming and you grab the target by the head, you would assist it into the knee strike, okay? So make your arrow, your knee into an arrow, right? From the hip, it's gonna be a hip thrust, okay? And then I am grabbing my target, so even if you had it like from the sides or whatever, and your knee strike, okay? And what I just realized, not a lot of padding on this chair, okay? Same thing for the opposite side, so that would be right dominant. If I didn't have time, this is closer to a target. Again, I'm making it into an arrow, becomes nice and solid. Same thing, knee thrust, assisting it in. Even if you didn't have it, even if you were staying here, knee strike, okay? So working on your knee strikes, I'd pick something a little bit softer. I don't know about, if you're using something that has burlap over it or something that's a little bit harder, you might want to go ahead and wear sweats so that you're not scraping your knee. Again, if we were on campus and we were using the banana bags, those are the bags that go sealing the floor. That would be a day that I would ask you to wear sweats if you're doing knee strikes so you wouldn't scrape up your knees, okay? But again, you can see not a lot of space needed to still generate a lot of force. And again, it's that hip thrust that helps generate the force with the knee strike. All right, let's cool down. I got the timer set. Go ahead and have a seat on the floor. Butterfly stretch. But if you're into yoga, cobbler's pose. Back is nice and straight. Go ahead, try to relax the knees down to the floor. And then on the exhale, see if you can come forward with your chest towards your toes. Again, I'm not the most flexible person, so it's about as far as I can always get. Go ahead, roll onto your side. Keep your knees even, and then bring that heel to the glute. We're stretching out the front part of the leg, the quad. So if you need to get a hold of me, you can message me through Canvas. Okay, I do try to respond to the messages within 2 days, but even sooner. When I see them, I try to respond. Go ahead and roll to the other side. And this week, in case you're doing the workouts in the first couple of days of the week, I am going to have a optional office hour that I'm going to send out to everybody. It'll be via Zoom. So I will post an announcement, and I'll post the announcement at the beginning of the week in case you need to plan. So go ahead and put your right ankle below your knee, and then go ahead and grab your leg, your left leg. Again, it's optional. I realize that everybody's schedule is probably different, which is why you guys chose an asynchronous kickboxing class. But it will be Thursday at 12:30 in the afternoon. Okay, go ahead and stretch out the calf. So one leg down and back. Press into that heel. Go ahead, switch. Come all the way up, arm across. All right, go ahead, other side. Arm behind. Go ahead, switch. Okay. And then just a reminder that the punching patterns would be 2, 3, 2, duck, and adding 2, 3, 2, duck, base kick. Okay, 2, 3, 2, slip, and adding 2, 3, 2, slip, 3, which is a hook, and then 2, 3, 2, catch, catch, adding 2, 3, 2, catch, catch, push kick. And then if you want, you can have fun. You can make up any combinations you would like. You don't even have to use 2, 3, 2. You could say 1, 2, 3. If you just wanted to count, that would be starting with your jab. You could say 2, 3, 4. You can make up whatever combinations. You could say 2, 3. You could say 2, 3, 4. Elbow strike. You can be super creative. All right, great job. Have a fantastic day. Way to get through week 5.